Welcome to the Rallye du Maroc 2024. This is what happened on the prologue in the bikes. Pablo Quintanilla is actually the only former winner in the bikes who's taking part on two wheels this year. The Chilean likes Morocco. He also secured the old FIM World Championship title here back in 2017. He came fifth fastest in Sunday's 25-kilometre prologue. Ricky Brabeck has come here with the opportunity to overhaul Ross Branch and win the world crown. With 2 wins in 2 appearances at the Dakar and Ruta 40, he is just 9 points behind. He also thinks Branch is going to have more pressure on his shoulders this week. Time will tell. Ricky fourth today, 21 seconds down. It's all change over at Red Bull KTM, with Daniel Sanders and Luciano Benavides joining from their sister teams GasGas and Husqvarna just before this rally. That comes after their former teammate Sam Sunderland retired over the summer. Sanders is finally approaching full fitness after his terrible leg break last May, and he hopes to recover some confidence here, third on the day. Well, Branch has a golden opportunity to land the world title this week, though the Motswana insists that whatever happens, he'll go home with a smile on his face, and we can well believe it. He and Hero have put in a huge amount of work over the summer to get ready for this final round, and he's very happy with the new machine, second place today. But victory went to Tosha Shurena, and that should really come as no surprise. The Spaniard has now won the prologue at his last 5 W2RC events, stretching back to last year's Rallye du Maroc. Tosha described the route as pretty gnarly, with narrow and rocky sections, but he still went 18 seconds quicker than anybody else. Luciano Benavides and Adrian van Beveren both finished within a minute of Shurena, while Lorenzo Santolino was the top-ranked Sherco rider in 10th place. Edgar Canet had a breakout performance at Ruta 40 in June, coming third in Rally 2, and the young Spaniard has now stepped up to the renowned Bass World KTM team. He is definitely one to watch, the quickest man in Rally 2 today and the 6th fastest biker overall. In the Rally 3 class, there was an early win in the prologue for local hero Souleymane Adari. The Moroccan was just under a minute ahead of the World Championship leader, John Medina. Here's what happened today on the Rallye du Maroc prologue in the ultimate class.
Those with sensitivity to flashing lights, cover your eyes.
It's always very special when you are going to participate for the first time with a new car.
This year we are coming to this race and we are leading and we try to win the race with the new brand al-attiyah, you know.
The battle between they call it the big three, will be super exciting, and then I would say the underdog with the Mini X-Raid is also never to underestimate. So I think Rally Raid future is strong in general.
I think it's really a good moment with new manufacturers, which is really good, and top program, very good drivers. So I think it's very positive for Rally Raid.
It's all changed in the ultimate class at this Rallye du Maroc, with a host of new cars making their competitive debut. But things didn't get off to the most auspicious start for one of the Dacia Sand Riders. Let's join Marcos Baumgart as he comes across a stranded Sebastian Loeb. The Brazilian giving his former ProDrive teammate a helping hand. A broken wishbone meant that Loeb lost over 20 minutes, but luckily for him, the prologue times aren't taken in the FIA classes. Well, the highest placed of the Dacia drivers on the day was Cristina Gutierrez. Winner of the Challenger class at this year's Dakar, the Spaniard is now preparing for life in the fast lane, and she was only 26 seconds off the pace. There is a steep learning curve in the ultimates, so Cristina says she needs to be clever and calm. Now, Mathieu Serradori knows a thing or two about fighting with the big guns. One of the top privateers in the cars, he's here to continue the development of his new four-wheel drive Century CR7, so he can really duke it out with the best. The Frenchman was an impressive fourth today. In third place was the reigning Dakar champion Carlos Sainz. The 62-year-old's gone back to where it all began with Ford, the team who gave him his first WRC contract in 1987. The new Raptor meets the technical specs for 2025 but not 2024, so Sainz and his teammate Matthias Ekstrom are competing in a separate experimental class. Locking out the top two today with the X-Raid Mini team. João Ferreira, who was last year's winner in the SSVs, showing that he means business with second place. Ferreira's already won a host of Bajas and came second at the BP Ultimate Rally Raid in his native Portugal back in April. But the Prologue victory went to Ferreira's teammate Gerland Shishiri. The 2022 winner is driving X-Raid's new petrol-powered Mini JCW Rally 3.0i. Like Sainz, he has returned to his former team, and like Sainz, he's off to an ideal start. Shishiri, the early pace setter. World Championship leader Nasser al-Attiyah finished 13th after deliberately easing off the gas. The top 10 ultimates will choose their starting order inside that top 10 later tonight. It was a good day in the challenges for the Gotchao family, who haven't been in World Championship action since the Dakar. Competing for the first time under the Energylandia Taurus factory team banner, they locked out 2 podium places, with Michał Gotchał third fastest. João Diaz was in a Gotchał sandwich in second. The Portuguese driver is a certified talent who has won various events back home, including the prestigious Baja Porto Alegre. He's one to keep an eye on. In top spot though was Polish wonder kid Eric Gotchał, picking up exactly where he left off at Baja Aragon in July, even if he and his uncle Michał got stuck behind some of the cars. The 19-year-old making the perfect starts. World Championship leader Rokas Baciuszka was 38 seconds down in 9th, but a reminder that the Prologue times don't count in the FIA classes, they just serve to establish the Stage 1 starting order. The World Championship battle is really hotting up in the SSVs, with Yassir Sayedan determined to win this week and overhaul the current leader Sebastian Guayasamín. The Saudi's been plagued by turbo and engine issues at the last 2 rounds, but smooth sailing today as he came third. In second place was a man who has enjoyed plenty of success on 2 wheels, Helder Rodriguez, a double Dakar podium finisher in the bikes. The Portuguese star was second today, only 26 seconds off the pace. He was beaten by his compatriot Alexandre Pinto, who also happens to be his teammate for the Old Friends Rally team. A former winner of the FIM Bajas World Cup, he is looking forward to learning from some of the best in the business in Morocco. There were 3 Portuguese drivers inside the top 5, but Guayasamín was down in 20th, so he will have quite a bit of traffic to battle through tomorrow on the opening stage.